guys, my name is Neela and this is my new YouTube channel. This is my first video and today I'll be doing a DIY, do-it-yourself project. It's a STEAM activity, which is science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And the reason why I say art is because we cannot forget Da Vinci's creations, and they're a very big proponent to STEAM. Another thing, I'm also on the STEAM Foundation, which provides STEAM-related classes at an affordable price, and I also work at a company called RoboThink, which is the headquarters in Lake Bluff, Illinois. And what they do is also provide a robotics programming education service, providing workshops and weekly camps and tutoring sessions. So it's a great program, and I love it. Yeah, so I'm also a college student. I go to community college because it's affordable, and yeah, so I'm also very involved in the school. Like just recently I did a STEAM for girls camp kind of thing. It was a one-day event, but it was really fun, and what they were doing was actually this project. I'm also engineering club president at the College of Lake County, which is where I go. So yeah, let's get started. So what you need for this project, I kind of wrote it out so I don't forget anything, is a paper clip. Any size is okay. You also need clear vinyl tubing. So it looks like this. I don't know if you guys can see. And then fishing line. Like I would say like a good 2 feet, maybe 1 feet. It's not that much you need. And then tape. But I'm using electrical tape, but you could use scotch tape or doesn't matter. So we're gonna get started. So and not to forget a box cutter over here. Okay. So I enjoy doing this. This is kind of a hobby of mine. Is to do little projects like this because I do a lot of education related with STEAM. So of course I kind of am a fond of it, definitely. Yeah, let's start. So it's going to look like this. You're gonna end up having a stick as well. I forgot to mention you need a stick too. So you're gonna have the stick, you're gonna have it inside the vinyl tubing, and what's gonna happen is you're gonna have a paper clip that's holding the top, and it's holding the fishing line, and then the fishing line is going to run through the 2 straws, and there's gonna be 2 different inserted cuts, so that way the cuts can move with the straw, and when you pull the fishing line, it's gonna make a finger. So make 5 of these, and you're gonna make a hand, and then you can make them together. So it's a cool project. Okay, so first what I'm gonna do is I'm going to bend the vinyl tubing, make it into a rainbow shape, and then I'm going to do 2 cuts. I'm going to do horizontal cuts, and they're going to be about 1.5 inches apart, and I'm going to do them using the box cutter. So it's going to be on the x-axis. Make sure that you do it on the side that it's on the top of the bend, not on the bottom. So let's do 2 different cuts. Make sure that the cuts are no bigger than, they're not over a half. Because if they're over a half, then it's too big of a cut. So make sure that they're like a 40% cut inside. Perfect. Okay, that's a good cut. And then, using my little, I'm gonna do 1.5 here. Could eyeball it. If you're gonna do this with kids, make sure that you do it on the wood, and make sure that if they're too young, you could do it for them. And then I'm going to take my straw. Once I do my cuts, I'm going to take my straw, which is right here. I barely can see it because it's clear. And I'm going to make about, what kind of a cut? Like probably a good 1-inch cut for the straw. Yes, I'm usually not fond of using plastic straws, but only for educational purposes. Because those environmental straws with paper are not gonna help us. Oh, that one fell. I'm gonna take another one. Okay, perfect. Now the reason why we need the straws is for the fishing line to go in. The straws. Okay, so now we have that. Now you're gonna use your electrical tape, like this. This is the biggest problem. So I got my nails done, but I don't know how to do anything with nails. I usually don't do them because it's really hard to make robots with nails. Yeah, so there we go. Then you're going to place the straws on the top and underneath the cuts. So, and you're going to tape them underneath the cuts. So like this. But it's going to be under the cuts. So it's not going to be right, it's going to be under the curve. So like this. So the cuts are on the top of the curve and the straw cuts are going to be on the bottom. The straws are going to be on the bottom. And make sure that they're under the cuts. Perfect. Like this. Perfect, okay. And then another one. I just did this for STEM Girls event. It's really fun to do. It's really fun to do. I think I'm going to do this with my engineering club too. As an activity. Because we do fun stuff like that for like a good 10 minutes. Gets the people going. Okay, so that's 2. Maybe I need some more tape for that one. Make sure that they're put on with enough tape, otherwise they're going to fall off. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm going to do it again. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to grab some fishing line. And because the tubing is about like 5 inches, we should do like double that, so make it like a good 10 inches. So 10 inches tubing line. Perfect. That one's just right. Can barely see it because it's so thin. And then we're going to take a paper clip and we're going to tie the fishing line in the paper clip. Make a little knot. I'm so bad at doing this part though. This one requires extra attention for me. Just like that. Okay, that's a good one. Make sure you have it tight. And then put it on the top, inside of the tubing, like this. And then you're going to run your fishing line through the straws. Like this. If it wants to cooperate. Perfect. Just like that. Then you're going to use a stick that fits in the tubing. And it's optional, the stick is optional, but then you can pull it and it makes a finger. So, yeah. Thank you. And this is a great project. I have 2 little sisters as well that I usually do it with. So.
Okay, so show your... Hello, me kiss you. Got our fingers. Hello.
Video. I hope you enjoyed these little creations, and again, you make 5 of them. It's a hand. Yeah, so thank you so much. And there's also an organization that does real prosthetic hands. They're called Enabling the Future, and it's they have volunteers 3D printing parts for people that need prosthetic parts. That includes even for like using instruments and different kinds of activities. So check that website out if you want to do more with making actual prosthetic hands with 3D printers. It's a really cool organization, and they help a lot of people getting affordable prosthetic hands. So that's pretty nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we have a clear string, okay?
You gotta know what we're doing.